I got your back, Mayor.
Nothing better than that, right?
She just locked the door, so you better go this way.
Thank you.
All right.
Why did she, hold on. Why did she lock the door?
Not sure.
Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is News Now Ninja, and today's video is a huge shout out to Leroy Truth, who's brought the situation to my attention. And the situation is that a man supposedly just won an election, even though he's been found of corruption in the past. And the man that I'm speaking of is the mayor of Connecticut, who's also been found guilty of felonies in the past. And the real question is, has he done it again? Let me know what you think about this video in the comment section. All original links will be in the description, and let's get straight to the video.
Breaking news out of Bridgeport, Connecticut. The primary election in Bridgeport, Connecticut for mayor looks like it was tampered with blatantly by Mayor Joe Ganem's campaign staff. We have what appears to be video evidence of ballot stuffing by Wanda.
I got your back, Mayor.
Nothing better than that, right?
This is breaking news. Demand the state attorney general in Connecticut immediately do a criminal investigation. And by the way, this is nothing new for the Joe Ganem campaign, as Joe Ganem spent 7 years in federal prison for racketeering and other crimes he did while he was mayor, yet still somehow got reelected. And then 4 years ago in the primaries, there was an investigation into election tampering and election rigging and ballot stuffing for absentee ballots then. And that's actually right now that is happening. And an article came out here. Let me show you this. Article came out September 1st. And this is insane. And this article came out September 1st. And we're three to Bridgeport. Mayor Joe Ganem's 2019 campaign staff recommended for criminal charges. And guess what? The State Election Enforcement Commission has recommended that 3 of Bridgeport Mayor Joe Ganem's campaign workers face possible criminal charges in connection with the alleged misuse of absentee ballots in the city's 2019 mayoral election, and it looks like this is proof they did it again. The names of the workers were obtained by Hearst, Connecticut media after the commission voted in June to refer the evidence for possible charges against City Council member Alfredo Castillo, City Hall employee Wanda Peter Pataki, who is the woman you will see who appears to be stuffing ballots illegally, unlawfully, right in front of the government center, blatantly. She's also the woman who Mayor Gannon directed her to lock me out of the government center when I attempted to interview him last week. Recently, it turns out, 3 of Joe Gannon's staffers are being investigated for criminal conduct during the 2019 primary. So I'm going to ask Mayor Gannon comment on this and what's going on. And here we are. So we're going to go in and let us proceed. Now look at this giant red flag right here. All weapons are prohibited on this premises. All guests are required to sign in and provide ID. That is a violation of my Fourth Amendment right and every human being's Fourth Amendment right, that they are not required by any stretch to do this. Let's proceed in here.
She just locked the door, so you better go this way.
Thank you.
All right.
Why did she hold on. Why did she lock the door?
Not sure. She just came and locked the door.
Wow, so the doors were open and some woman just came and locked the doors.
Yeah.
Thank you. So listen to that. They actually locked the doors on us here.
Where you guys from?
Hi, Harry.
Disclaimer. All references to mobster or mob do not refer to any known, unknown, or suggested links between Mayor Ganem and an organized group or other criminals. It is based on his proven mobster-like behavior, criminal convictions, 7 years in prison for racketeering and corruption. We do not support any candidate in the upcoming Bridgeport, Connecticut mayoral election. Video correction. Ganem's name was mispronounced as Gannon. We don't respect him enough to care. For your reference, it's Ganem. For mobster mayor. Present a valid municipal, state, or federal form of identification to be issued, a visitor pass, which shall be displayed.
May we see your papers?
I'm not giving away my Fourth Amendment right to go into the people's building. This is completely wrong.
You can read, right?
But you see, you're telling you can read rights. Right. That's not very professional. That's not very kind. Right. It's not very welcoming, is it? I mean, is it? I mean, that's you a question. That's why I have a laugh in my voice because I'm trying to be friendly, while also criticizing at the same time.
I see that.
So,
Very good at that.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
But when you say,
Must took a lot of practice. So you can read this,
Yeah, but this is
and
not-
while you read this, I'll be calling the police department.
why would you call the police department?
Once you read that, you'll
So you
figure it
understand
out.
this is a free country. This is not.
Yeah.
This is not like some mob state. I understand. You know, the mayor went to prison for 7 years for mob-related.
Yep.
That's
so
why
there's
people.
all this.
But people call
There's
them.
all this, and I'm calling the police department.
Why would you call the police? This is the First Amendment. Wow.
I got a question, excuse me. I got a question about the sign. Excuse me. Why are you ignoring me? I'm literally asking you a question, you're a security guard. Look at this. They locked all these people out. Mayor Gannon. This is the experience that he has created for we the people. It's locked down, locked out, locked up. Which he's been all of those things in his life. And it's Leroy Truth Investigations. So let him know I'm here to get his comments on the allegations that there is election intimidation already happening with mail-in ballots. All right, and if you're a mute, then who do I need to talk with, since you are obviously not someone capable of helping? Who else is there that can inform the mayor that I am here, Mayor Gannon, I am here, to get a comment on that?
Officer Vickens was labeled Goon Vickens because he's basically like some mobster enforcer, indistinguishable, right? Just do whatever he's told. No, the sergeant said, no questions asked, arrest him. I mean, that's pretty wild. It really doesn't, it's not a high quality organization in that situation.
No. And that is a perfect example when Joe Burns was arrested. Every officer needs to know why they're arresting someone. Oh, why? Because he wants to see the mayor, and the mayor's been ignoring him for months and months, so he can get help if they arrested him. Not once, but twice. And coincidentally, they arrested him the day after my interview with him came out, revealing the truth about Mayor Gannon's. On allegations that for the past 2 weeks leading up to the primary, people were saying there was election pressuring to vote for him. People from his campaign canvassing committee and people were going to houses and asking to take the ballots, the absentee ballots, and that they would fill them out. I mean, the list goes on. And now it looks like the mayor, Joe Gannon campaign, their hand has been caught in the cookie jar on video from video that was taken from security footage inside the Bridgeport, Connecticut Government Center. Make sure to call the Attorney General, email Connecticut Attorney General, demand that there be a criminal investigation launched immediately. Call Bridgeport, Connecticut Town Hall, City Hall, demand Mayor Gannon and all people associated with this criminality resign immediately.